22-21.
I'm amazed Jordan Lucas hasn't been popped by somebody. The antics he's making out of the net, it's very distasteful.
Let's talk about what we just heard and saw. The commentator's name, Charlie Brande, seen here, went after gay volleyball player Jordan Lucas, who is with California State University Northridge. He plays outside hitter. Lucas, a red shirt junior from Hacienda Heights, California, and a transfer from Grand Canyon University, is known for being an animated player on the court and celebrating in his own way after his team wins a point. By the way, shout out to Sally Dang for the edit here, because this is truly a work of art. Tremendous stuff. Give her a follow. Outsports wrote, during the broadcast of the men's volleyball match between UC Irvine and CSUN, two nationally ranked teams, by the way, big game, Brande observed Lucas performing a brief, what they call flamboyant, stereotypically gay, in quotes, celebration after a good play. Brande went on to say, and I quote, "I'm amazed Jordan Lucas hasn't been popped by somebody," basically implying that Jordan deserved to be assaulted, or from, a genre of music that I take in. Are we really talking about him getting shot? I mean, I don't know. Only Brande can say. The antics, quote continues, he's making under the net, it's very distasteful. Before we get into the boomerness of this comment, the Big West Conference put out a statement on the matter. Here that is. The Big West has been made aware of the comments during the CSUN UC Irvine men's volleyball broadcast last Thursday. We categorically condemn these specific comments, as well as anything in this vein made to denigrate any individuals. We stand with CSUN men's volleyball student athlete Jordan Lucas and all student athletes in their rights to compete, celebrate, and express themselves in a way that is authentic to them, providing they are not engaging in unsporting behavior. Brande would also issue an apology. Let's read along. "I'd like to publicly apologize for my comment on the Irvine CSUN broadcast, which took place Thursday, April 9th. Most importantly, I apologize to Jordan. I wholeheartedly regret my comment towards him. I take full accountability for my comment and the damage it may have caused. Violence should never be acceptable or tolerated. I have spent my life promoting the game of volleyball and regret any harm to the sport or the people that play it. I will learn from this and work to do better." Ariel Houlihan, a volleyball coach who has watched Jordan play since he was 14, despised what Brande stated on the broadcast and let her feelings be known on her Instagram account. "It was very apparent to me from the moment I heard about him and saw him that he was going to irritate a lot of people. He made the sport his own. It was the moments in between plays, the celebrations, and the antics that made it very hard to look away. It's funny how good volleyball players change the sport when they are a little bit different than the norm. Throughout his club career, our teams matched up with his, and overall we tried to be very clear to our kids. No distractions, just be better at volleyball. But during it, deep down, I was confused on how I felt about it all. Was it a distraction? Was it just plain performing? I do think that maybe competing against him, I might have been annoyed at times, but then again, I do desperately think volleyball needs people who do things differently. I just couldn't decide if I liked it at all or not. Until one conversation." She continued, "Once Jordan was in college, I was having a conversation with one of my coaches, and he said Jordan Lucas changed boys volleyball. I was like, what? He went on to explain that as a closeted kid, he never saw other people play or act in this way. He never felt able to be who he was when playing volleyball, and how different life would have been for him if he had seen it. It made me realize how the culture had changed over the past 8 years since Jordan Lucas started playing. How many more volleyball kids have found a place where they could feel a little empowered because they didn't have to hide who they were. The conversation completely changed my mind." Now, for my thoughts on this clip, jail. That's the only word I have for it. My mouth dropped, an absolute abomination. Popped? So I hate crime, right? I'm going to let the volleyball world know that if they have an ounce of foresight, they would understand that the gay community is an asset to the sport, not a distraction. One commentator named Kanan also chimed in, "This is actually ridiculous," and the uploader would tag the Big West Conference and the NCAA. "This cannot be tolerated. This is disgusting behavior from a college sports announcer. This does not help volleyball or create a safe space for everyone. I hope correct action is taken for this behavior." For Lucas, he's been doing this for some time. "They were a lot more animated when I was younger," Lucas told Outsports of the evolution evolution of his celebrations. Quote, "When I was playing club, a lot of people admired it and thought it was different in the sport. It used to be a full wraparound clap when I was 14 or 15. A bit more of the backstory. Lucas has some of the best stats for his team with the second most kills and a serve percentage that is over 90 freaking percent. He's really good. The CSUN Matadors are nationally ranked in the top 25 in NCAA men's Division I volleyball, with UC Irvine in the top 10. Where to even begin? This is a mindset that I feel like so many older sports fans have. Like, I have heard this countless times about LeBron. I heard it a million times about Jordan from opposing fans. And I think what really strikes a nerve is that we've moved past this. And because one dude is celebrating in his own way, instead of the way that Brande is used to seeing, he wants him to get popped. So let's think about this a little abstractly. Lucas is a gay man who celebrates in the way that he does. And because he doesn't run to his teammates screaming, yeah, or fist pump, double fist pump, and he does these turns and half twirls, it feels like it's abnormal for Brande. And the only thing that could come to his mind is to say that someone in one form or another should assault this person. It does not help. None of this helps. You know what you can do? And this is just so, like the parallels to old school baseball is uncanny. What would we hear? And I would even hear it when I was younger in baseball, college, mainly the pros. Oh, he really watched that home run. Parking it, 400 plus foot home run. Oh, he's pimping it, which is another tell. Pimping it. Oh, he's admiring it. And then what happens? The pitcher uses a ball as a weapon where their arm is essentially an accomplice to the weapon. Throwing a baseball 90 plus. Dudes nowadays throw over 100. I'm pissed that I gave up a home run and that person wanted to enjoy what they did against me. No. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to hurt them. I'm going to send a message. That's exactly what Brande was saying here. Send a message. Pop him. It is just a model of commentary and ideology within sports that is completely decayed. Thus, when we see it brought back like this, I'm glad he got called out. And I'm glad that other people called him out. I'm glad the volleyball community has called him out. By the way, I did not play at a competitive level, but I really love playing. And I am proud that Jordan Lucas has had this impact, because what it shows is, number one, the reaction to me shows, number one, he is not in the minority. Brande is completely. The second is what he means to the sport of volleyball, how it could be inclusive, what Coach Ariel said, which I back 1,000%, and how him being unapologetically himself is only going to help others to participate. And then maybe even the best talent, which has been not necessarily excluded, but maybe felt unwelcome in one way or another, then they will be able to participate. And the game will rise just like that. So shout out to Jordan Lucas. Great stuff. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.